Hello everyone, episode review time! Alright, we're on 50 now. Just got a little bit to go until the new season. I'll first cover the episode, then after we'll cover all the extra stuff. So, I enjoyed this episode quite a bit. Because Amane, who is a character that we've seen through all the battles, has really kind of sucked. Like, I mean, sucked in terms of just he kept on losing the battles. Like, you know, it's a shame he couldn't have won a couple at least, but you know, I think this episode gives some good justice to him. I was kind of like annoyed because like, why is Amane just fodder with his Bushin Ashura? It is a little bit weird though, because it is a little annoying that only like last minute he got the development that he should have got a little bit earlier on. But whatever. Obviously, you've got the victories that are excited because, you know, they're getting closer and closer to beating Team Hell. Green's upset because this is what happens when you don't have a strategy and you have someone who is kind of just thinking he can do anything. Yeah, this is really on Arthur, to be honest. Like, if the only way they could have probably won is if maybe Arthur and Green actually had to. So yeah, no, that's a good thing that LA Burst GT is building on. It's the idea of teamwork between, you know, the teamwork and the bonds the Bladers have. So like Green and Arthur are losing and will lose because of the fact that Amane, Delta, and Drum, they all have a strong bond with their bays. They actually resonate. Well, actually, Green does resonate with his bae, but Arthur does not resonate with Apocalypse. But you know, you get the idea. You get the idea, and it's good. It's kind of cool that they build on the idea of teamwork for Beyblade, in this case. So Ashra's practicing, and then after, Iga and Volt are excited watching the match. Now, still, would have been a lot cooler if maybe they were battling for WPBA. It's whatever. It is really cool to see them, at least like actually like talk for a second, just watching the match. Anyways, we're just gonna move on, but it was cool. Oh, Arthur, by the way, calls them out. Again, I just put the subtitle there. I put the subtitle there from the auto translate thing. Basically, just says "You're next." No one liked that when he said that. Amane gets his Ashra. We get a nice view of the stadium from the top. I don't think we've gotten that before. I think we more got it kind of like a little bit of the side. But the battle begins. Unfortunately, the thing that does kind of suck about these episodes is that since they're short, they gotta build up on one thing, and that way the battles are kind of short in some regards. So I did say this episode should probably have some good animation in it. It does, but I'm not too sure if it's a new, if it's just an old bank from an older episode or what. But you know, at least it still looks nice. I was hoping it was gonna be on par with the other half of the previous episode in GT, but it's fine. The only thing that I hope is that not like Chozi, because Chozi had the problem where you had Iga versus Fi. Amazing episode. Amazing animation, was on point, storyboard, everything. Same thing with Drum versus Green and whatever. And, you know, in the following episode, kind of just like, I just hope for the final one, it's stellar. It's stellar with the animation, and it'll be good. But nonetheless, let's continue on the topic. Arthur is going all out. He goes for Dark Turbo, and then after, look at him, he's a little bit angry. Now that's really cool. I don't know how he does that glow and eye thing, but it does look really cool. Straight into Dark Turbo. Like seriously, straight into Dark Turbo. Amane is not having it because he goes Gold Turbo, and he goes with Hurricane Defense, which is basically where it just uses Hurricane and just like, you know, it's like Rock Aries from like MFE, where it just parries the bay. Apocalypse gets hit in the weak point, and then after Amane hits him in burst finish, yo, Amane finally beat Arthur. I was kind of worried because I'm like, dang, is Arthur gonna break his bay? So my thing with Arthur is sort of like, I think his bay's awesome. I think it's a real shame that he just ended up being fodder. Like, well, I guess Arthur really did become a little bit of Heart's for like GT, because Arthur beat Iga, and then Hearts. Oh no, okay, no, that's still right, because they did have that match. All right, Hearts beat Iga and chose Z, right? And then after Iga's sad, but then after Volts beats Hearts, and then after Iga beat Hearts. So it's like in Arthur's case, everybody beats up Arthur. Like Arthur became the Amane for the evil side. No, but seriously, that's awesome. All right, the following episode is going to be Master Dragon. So after I talk about this, I will talk about the manga and a little bit of the ending, but I will wait a second. If you don't want to hear me talk about it, just go to the part where I have like the picture, like the sparkling thing. So basically, Drum has Master Dragon. So in the manga, if you are wondering, in the manga, what happens is, Imperial cracks or whatever, and then after Delta lends his Master Lair base to Drum. And it is really cool. I don't think I don't think Dragon's avatar is gonna change. It would be cool if when you modify the base, the actual bay gets modified too, but whatever. What's really cool is that this is the first half of the final battle, so I'm expecting this to be kind of good, but not too good, and I'm hoping that the final episode will be good. So you can see Ignition activates, and Drum has 7 colors of the rainbow around him. And there's this one cool shot where it's Amane, Drum, and Delta, and it's all their avatars. That is really cool, and I really, really like that. So with the whole thing of Master Dragon, he's gonna beat Gwyn. I'm pretty sure we all know that. Because Gwyn is basically upset that Drum is able to form all these bonds and he doesn't have that, because Gwyn kind of feels isolated, I would guess. But, you know, it's really it. I just wanted to see. Keep trying to see it. No, but, yeah, the rainbow thing. I was gonna mention this because I remember. I just had to look this up. But Cordio also means Rainbow Dragon, which is enforced by Dante's colorful attire and a rainbow. Okay, that's why they have the rainbows then. Fair enough. Yeah, expect this episode to be somewhat decent. All right, now let's get to the other part of the news of this video. Let's get into it. So with the new season, it is going to be on YouTube. Same place it always is, the Koro YouTube channel. If you cannot find it for whatever reason, because you can't search Koro, that is C-O-R-O again, and you put that again, and then after you'll find it. The episodes, looks like it'll be same time and everything. It will be debuting April 3rd, which is literally just a week after the final episode. I'm going to be expecting these to just be 10 minutes. I don't think they're going to be full 20 minutes. And most likely means it'll be same like GT. It will be probably 52 episodes maybe. And altogether when they dub it, it'll just be like 26. Most likely. Most likely. We have to wait and see, obviously. There is no actual preview for the new season yet. I did actually do a video covering the thing. There is a part in the Koro where they actually showed part of the new anime, like a few screenshots from the thing, whatever. I would say probably, if I could stop saying the word that following week, if not has to be literally the week the releases are coming out, we should get the preview for the new season. I thought it'd be now, but probably makes more sense a little bit closer. As far as anything else, this guy just did it again. As far as anything else is concerned, we have an HD picture of the new Satan. That is the name. Yes, the name is of the devil. Yes, we all know that. It does look actually really. I can actually take a better look at this because the other one was low quality and they had like a watermark on it to my memory. Did it again. The chip looks really nice in the center. I really like the shape of it. I'm just grabbing like the one that I actually have from the random boost. Yeah, they kind of look a little bit similar in a way. Probably they'll all be similar in the shape for the most part. I do like the green that kind of blends into it, and yeah, the roller's there. Fair enough. This looks like it'll be really good. I feel like it's gonna be good. I feel like it's gonna be good. Dang, that means the stuff is really planned ahead. God, this is the new Brave Valkyrie, just a little bit more HD. Brave Valkyrie, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's maybe my favorite design for a Valkyrie. It blends in elements of Volt and everything. It's really cool. Like, my favorite Valkyrie, not for performance, because performance I would just say Chozy, was probably like the original Valkyrie, like the manga Valkyrie, the one that's before V2 or Victory, whatever. This one just looks really nice. I think it actually blends in a lot of elements of Valkyries into this design, and it's really cool looking. So yeah, you let me know your thoughts for this episode, and all right, so I got this set up. So yeah, let's get started. But tell me how you would want me to do the final episode when that review comes out, because I'm wondering how I'm going to do it. Because I was thinking that I might just do my final thoughts on Beyblade Burst GT, but I might just make it separate. Just really depends on that day, because that day is going to be very hectic with all the releases and everything and all of the information. But yeah, let's get started. That is Big Bang Apocalypse. That is once again Apocalypse. Let's try it a third time. That goes to Astra. Really good hit from Apocalypse there. Okay, now we're gonna just do a final one. We'll make it quick. Just let me know your thoughts on the episode and everything. Wondering how I watch the episodes. I've already said VPN so many times. Really, if you're gonna ask, you know, just look at the older stuff. I kind of give up now. And there you go. Alright, let me know your thoughts on the episode. That will be it for now. If there's any other information on the new season, I will most certainly cover it whenever it actually does drop. And yeah, no, that's really it. Did it again. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have an awesome and amazing day. And yeah, just stay tuned for more updates for whatever.